Government agencies, manufacturers, and stakeholders massively celebrated the Standard Organization of Nigeria (SON) on its Golden Jubilee in Lagos. Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, duly represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Dr. Evelyn Ngige, in her keynote address, commended SON for ensuring standards in the country. Dr. Ngige also charged SON to ensure that standards are maintained across all production lines in the country to enable made-in-Nigerian products to compete favorably in international markets.
I wish to commend and congratulate the management and staff of the Standards Organization of Nigeria for 50 years of golden delivery of standards in goods and services to Nigerians of all walks of life. I would like to add here that the Standards Organization of Nigeria has a vital role to play in facilitating trade and ensuring that local goods and services compete favorably in the international market by guaranteeing that excellence is maintained across all production lines in the country. This is even more important now that the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement has opened up the domestic market to all commerce in the continent.
The Director General SON, Malam Farouk Salim, in his remark, showered praises on the general staff of the organization for their commitment on the cause. The SON DG also seeks strict punishment through legislation for producers and importers of substandard goods.
What we are doing, together with hopefully the assistance of the President of MA and the DG, is to seek more stiff penalties for substandard peddlers and producers in this country. That way we make it less profitable for those individuals to produce substandard goods and pollute our environment. So we reach out to MAN and to other members of the industry to use their resources, connection to help us when we are seeking an improvement in the Act. I know that one of my predecessors had to spend a lot of time and effort in reviewing the Act that we are using today. But after 7 years, the Act is in such a way that right now it's not punitive enough. So we have to go back to the National Assembly, being a democratic society, and seek a more improved, harsher treatment of criminals, because these individuals are criminals. They destroy our industries, they destroy our employment, they destroy our tax base, and in addition, some of them sponsor nefarious activities in the country. So all these activities, believe it or not, are tied down to substandard goods and people selling those substandard goods.
Former Directors General of the agency all commended the organization for building on the foundation left behind by the past DGs. Brownson, Unwana, for Nigerian Maritime TV.
Quality is a journey. And when we started it, we saw the journey. Sometimes the journey was very tough. But one thing was pertinent in my heart. I will not stand up to see my country being destroyed by substandard goods. The first thing we fought was tires. And I want to thank the companies that cooperated with us in fighting tires. There was a day during that period when somebody died on the way to Shagamu there. It was a burst tire. And I wept, I couldn't sleep.
When it's one of the most important organizations in Nigeria. When I was with SON, I always impressed on staff that we are on national assignment. It is a special duty. But one of the challenges I knew we had, and which I know is continuing, is that government does not quite understand the actual role that SON plays in this economy, in our lives on a daily basis. Every day you walk into the market and buy the wrong product. It is because SON has not been properly empowered to do what it should do.
Meanwhile, the president of Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, and other stakeholders highlighted some areas SON should make improvements on.
Government will have to give necessary support that will enable manufacturers to compete favorably. The depth of infrastructure could be of concern, and there are so many other things that could be put in place so to make the manufacturers compete favorably.
For better delivery, I think some still need to look at there's still many substandard products in the market. You understand? So they actually need to go back to the grassroots to do more. Search for those companies that are not complying, you understand, and get them out so that they can start doing the right thing.